Hello, Perla. Welcome. It's getting late, 10:30.
It's a little rough around the edges, but I don't want to.
Good evening. Danny Roy, Humankind. Never did a late chat session before. Watching some TV. You guys have anything you want to chat about? You want to talk about? Real estate? Soy, welcome. So today, I did a couple things. Hello, Cynthia. I booked a trip to Florida. Gonna be in multiple states. Hello, Dr. Ryan. Hey, Point Dog. I'm gonna be in Georgia, St. Louis, and Florida for a couple days. What you guys up to? So today I also, what's up, Point God. So I also revised my my goals, because in the beginning of the year I set up the goal I set is too much on the go, too much content. Look ferocious. Richard, look ferocious, huh? Getting a little bit tired. So the goal I set in the beginning of the year, I had a bunch of stuff on the go. I wanted to build a website. I wanted to grow TikTok. I wanted to, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. So now I narrowed down the goal. Hey, some guy. So I narrowed down the goal, and instead of having too much on my plate, because when you have too much on your goal, it's hard to focus. So I really wanted to focus. So let me give you an example. So let's say if I tell myself, okay, because one of my goals was actually to sell 50 homes a year. But selling 50 homes a year is not the same thing as making $500,000 a year. I mean, you could sell 50 homes a year, but you could spend all the money, right? So that's why I revised the goal. So I narrowed down the goal to reaching 30,000 monthly income before 2022. So that's a very definite goal. That's a very focused goal. That's a very detailed goal. When I put that goal up there, it really helped me to have a clarity on what I want to go after. Because before, the goal I had in the beginning of the year is too much. I have a whole bunch of things that I want to accomplish. So that ended up diluting my focus. When my focus is diluted, I don't think I'm effective. The only way when I am able to be effective is when I am laser focused. When I have a laser focus on a specific goal that's measurable, that's clear. Like I said earlier, right? If I tell myself, okay, I'm gonna sell 50 homes a year, that's a totally different goal versus I'm gonna have 30,000 passive income a year. Totally different. So you wanna make sure whenever you're setting a goal, you wanna make sure it's the right goal. It's the right focus, and it's narrow enough. It's not too broad, because when your goal is too broad, you're gonna get distracted, and you're not gonna be able to. Then you're gonna get lost. That's what I mean. Like the goal I had in the beginning of the year, because I have too many stuff written down, I was lost for a couple months. So that's why this couple weeks, I have been in a dilemma. I was always thinking. I was always try to refocus. So today I discovered the problem. I always have this dilemma. I always the problem, you know, the reason that I'm always trying to, you know, decide what to do is because I have too many items on my goal. I set too many goals. So because of that, today I narrowed down my goal and I removed a whole bunch of goals from my 2022 goals, and now I'm only focused on two things. One is focus to reach $30,000 monthly income, passive income from rental properties. And the second goal is to grow my TikTok followers to 500K. So now my clarity is much better. So now it's so much more clear. Okay, let me take a look at the message. Okay, what's up? What's up? Okay, I hear we're going to see a housing market crash. Zachary Lewis, housing market crash. Eventually that's gonna happen, but I don't know when. But like I always tell people, if you're in the real estate business, investment business, you don't have to worry about the crash. If you're going after appreciation, maybe. But if you're going after cash flow, then it doesn't matter to you. You know, as long as you buy it at a good cap rate, as long as you don't sell it. So here's the suggestion from the rich people, okay? The wealthy people, they say, whenever you own property, never sell. Never sell. So if you don't have to sell the property, then whether the market crash or not, it doesn't affect you. I was dreaming to travel, but I'm unlucky. Cynthia, what kind of job do you do? So yeah, so see, 20 years ago, when I made my career planning, I thought about that, you know, because I enjoy to travel. So that's why I used to work for General Electric. So I quit that job after I sold 2 homes. Because I was thinking, being a real estate broker, you know, my time is more flexible. Although it's not easy work, it's hard work. But at least I have, you know, I can control my schedule. So now I'm probably gonna put more emphasis on investment. So doesn't matter I'm doing investment or brokerage, you know, my time is always flexible. I have control of my time. Philip, you a Coast Guard? I'm not Coast Guard. I'm an Army veteran. Kimberly, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so I revised my goal to just real estate. Yeah, real estate only. Focusing on getting the passive income. You see, even within real estate, there could be so many focus. Like for example, like in my situation, I could focus on selling more homes. I could focus on investing in more mobile home parks. I could focus on investing in more hotels. I could focus on getting more appreciation. I could focus on growing more cash flow. So there could be many variations. So whenever you wanna make a goal, you wanna make it detailed, narrow focused. Cynthia, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Tarachi Hawaiian. Yeah, when you have too many choices, it's not good, because when you have that's the problem with a lot of people, right? So when you think about it, most people they're just going through their life, you know, jumping from job to job. And some people, maybe they're gonna stay in the same industry and they jump from company to company. There are other people that jump from in different industry to another industry. That's the worst. Because every time, let's say if you have been in the insurance industry for 10 years, and then you're gonna jump to a hotel industry, then once you jump to the hotel industry, you are starting something brand new. So everything all the experience that you have accumulated in the past 10 years, it's kind of wasted. Wow, a lot of money. Texan, thanks. So the best, if you want to really scale your business, if you want to become successful quickly, you want to stay in the similar industry. So for example, for my let's take my situation as an example. So I started my career in real estate as a broker, right? So once I made enough money from the commission, then I started investing in real estate. It is kind of a career change, but it's still in the same industry. So everything I learned, for the past, however many years as a real estate broker, I can borrow all those experience in my investment business. So none of this time and the experience is wasted because they accumulate on top of what I'm doing now. Young Sense. You're talking about some kind of political stuff, right? Zachary, thanks for the follow. Hello, Nova. Hello, William. Christian, my dream car. The other day, I already kind of did a visualization. So that's the important thing. You want to make sure to visualize, right? If you're not even to dare to dream, it's not gonna come true. Trust me. You have to be dare to dream. You have to be dare to visualize. So for the dream cars, I'm not gonna buy them new. I'm gonna buy them used. The super luxury cars. So here's the reason I need to have at least $30,000 passive income. Okay, because each car is about when you add the insurance and the lease payment. Each car is gonna be maybe at least $2,000. I can afford it now, but I don't want to pay for it now. I want to focus on getting more income properties. So let's say each luxury car costs about $2,000 a month. So basically, you can figure in maybe $1,000 for the payment, or $1,500 for the payment, and $500 for the insurance. So once I reach a passive $30,000 monthly income, I'm gonna get a. By the way, I'm driving a Mercedes right now. So I had this Mercedes Benz for a long time, since 2014. So I had my Mercedes Benz. I have a GLK. I have a small SUV. I bought it all cash. I had it since 2014. So I haven't changed the car because to me it doesn't really matter what kind of car I drive. I mean it matters, but at this point I don't want to spend too much money on a car. Because my goal is to purchase the car with a rental income, not with my active income. I need to put all my money that I earned into real estate investment. So once I get up to $30,000 rentals, $30,000 rental income every month, I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini. A used Lamborghini is about $150,000. I'm gonna probably buy a Bentley and a Rolls Royce. So if you get used for both of those cars, it's pretty cheap. It's like only maybe $100,000 for Bentley and Rolls Royce used. For $100,000 you can get a pretty decent one. Lamborghini is a little bit more expensive. And another car I'm gonna get is probably a SUV. So I'm gonna get 4 cars. But my wife, she wants Porsche. So once she come over here, so I'm probably gonna buy her a Porsche. So we'll have a Porsche, we'll have a Lamborghini, we'll have a Rolls Royce and a Bentley. So for those 4 cars, if you buy them on a lease program, or if you buy them on payment, it's probably going to be cost me about 10 grand a month. The lease payment plus the insurance. Hello, Movado. Simon, you're wearing your lucky G-string. That's pretty graphic. Dave from the 80s. Indian Los Angeles, but the property taxes on the tax rate does not work. But how about sport units B? What do you mean, Dave? What do you mean? Movado, you're in the shopping center business. What are you into, Manny? Oh, you're in the shopping center business? That's great. Right now, I'm mostly in mobile home parks. And I'm looking to buy a hotel out of state. Why do you like what do you like about shopping center business? Why do you like shopping center? Movado. Panksit. Right now it's mostly real estate. I didn't buy any stocks. I bought some crypto coins. I paid like 50,000. At one time they became 70,000. Now it's like only 30,000 for the crypto. But I actually have. I'm gonna finish building a course called the 10 listings in 10 weeks challenge. So I have two recordings left. So it's a 10-week course, 10-session course. So once I record the last two, then I'm gonna be able to sell that course. Texan Bryce, thank you for the money gun, Movado. Did you notice what happened to Asian people over there? Oh, where? What happened to Asian people where? Cynthia. Zachary. Let me see. If you have a four-unit apartment building, it does not pay for itself. So what's up? If it doesn't pay for itself, then you gotta increase rent. If you cannot increase rent, you need to sell it. Because for example, there's a lot of homes in California. The return is very low. It's only 2%. When you have a 2% return, that means you can only get your money back in 50 years. If you have a 20% return, that means you're gonna get your money back in 5 years. So if the return is no good, you should sell it and take the money somewhere else to get a better return. Well, the 4 units, I don't know if you need 30% down, because if you qualify, you can actually buy the 4 units with a FHA loan. I don't understand your question, Dave. You can buy all cash, but you can buy cash and then lease it out. I mean, and refinance to get the money out. Driveway rental. What is that? Michael, thanks for the follow. Michael Viking. What would you do if you had 50,000 cash but no assets to lean against for a business loan? If you have 50,000 cash but no asset to lean against for this, so basically you're trying to get a business loan. What are you trying to do with the business loan? It's Taylor. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Just starting off. Are you guys talking to me? Sounds like the conversation is kind of not connected. I'm out of shopping center, but the white cap rate is in mobile home park. Mobile home park is relatively easy to manage. Grace, thank you for the compliment. This man is definitely a businessman. Via Vision, hi Ray, great have you at Daula. What's Daula? Is that Chinese? Why do you want to get a business loan for self-storage? Or do you already own the self-storage? Or are you trying to finance to purchase the self-storage? Dominator, welcome. Chef Dave, welcome. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes, whatever question you have, we can talk about it. And what else? Let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California, okay? Auntie, welcome. Auntie. Michael the Viking, I want to own one. I'm trying to purchase a site. Okay. No, you're not gonna use business loan to own a self-storage. You gotta get a commercial loan to get a self-storage. You can build one. I mean, I heard people building it, yeah. But you can buy one as well. Where are you located, Michael Viking? Where are you located? Depending on where you are. Some places it's easier to get the zoning approved. DNLHMT. What would you do with 30K? 450,000 or one big 900 rental or something else. DNLHMT. To answer your question, I would prefer a bigger property because a bigger property is easier to manage. So with a 300K, I can get something maybe like 1.2 million. I would buy one property because this one time I tried to buy a mobile home in Florida, nearby Orlando. That home is cheap; it's only like 50,000, and it also comes with the land too. It comes with the land. The reason is it's a nice property. I didn't buy it because it's too small. It's hard to scale. because I live in Los Angeles. If I only own one property there, it's gonna be hard for me to scale. I even lost my deposit because the deal is too small. So you want to, whenever you have the chance, you want to get the deal as big as possible. For example, when I buy mobile home parks, I prefer to have minimum of 30 units plus. Because let's say if you get one deal, one property here, another property there, it's gonna be hard to manage. You want it to be able to scale. Michael, thanks for the rose. Fort Worth, Texas. Helen. Yeah, that's where the army base is, right? I was stationed in the army before. I was stationed in upstate New York, Fort Drum, New York. Virginia residence, Zachary. Thank you. Give me some likes, okay? Give me some gifts. Today I was checking out my gift. It's actually worth some money. I'm so surprised. Some people give me some gifts, like $1.50, 50 cents. I actually paid, do you guys know Ben Mahler? I paid him $500 for 30 minutes of a consulting session. He haven't called me yet. So here's the thing, right? When you're trying to get advice, let's say if you want to make $1 million, the person that you're getting advice from, they have to have been there, done that. If you want to make $10 million, so the person that you are getting the advice from, they need to be the person that has been there and done that. Michael is from North Carolina. Okay. American comedian. Do you know anything about film business? A little bit. My cousin, Daniel, thanks for the gift. My cousin, her and her husband, they actually own a film company in China. So basically, the film business is similar to a developer business. This film business is similar to real estate development. So basically, you get the money, and you get the script, and then you find an actor. Then you have a budget. So once you have the budget, then you gonna, if the script is good, and if you can get good actor, then once you have the money, then you go raise money, right? You raise money to make the movie. Then once you get all these components, then you start making a movie. It's similar to building a property, like a real estate development. Yeah, Michael the Viking. Self-storage is everywhere. I mean, it's huge everywhere. Danny, who's such a baddie? DNLHMT. Thanks, got it. Look for Orlando, actually. Is it hard to rent higher end places? Not really. I mean, so are you talking about residential homes? So I'm not buying any residential homes because the residential homes is expensive everywhere. And also, you cannot, have control of the value of the residential homes because the value of home is depending on the market. But when you buy commercial real estate, if you can double the income, then the value of your property will double too. Danny, thanks for the gift. DNL, what is that? SFH? Maurice, welcome. Thanks for the like. Any other questions you guys want to talk about? Helen, welcome. We can talk about real estate. We can talk about finances, how to get money, how to set goals, how to... right now it's 11. Okay, I'm going to stay on for another 10 minutes, okay? Anything you guys want to talk about? So, it's good that finally I narrowed down my goal. So, buying commercial building is better. Michael, when you buy commercial building, it's not, in my opinion, it's not as competitive as residential homes. Plus, right now, you cannot really get any residential homes, with a good return. The only way you can get a good return when you buy residential home is doing Airbnb. Let's say even if you do Airbnb with residential homes, the value of the home is not going to increase because you make more money because it's not a commercial real estate. Zachary, I mean, right now I would rather buy real estate because, you cannot really, how do you say it? You cannot really leverage gold. I mean, right now I don't have like unlimited money. I mean, if I really have a lot of money, I don't know what to do with it, then probably gonna buy some gold. But right now I need to focus on my bullets in real estate investment. Fallen Chung, welcome. Michael, welcome. Thanks for the question. Okay. So I'm gonna stay on for 9 more minutes, cause it's late. Right now it's 11. So it's probably later for most of you guys, right? For the guys that are on the East Coast, cause I'm in Los Angeles, so your time is probably even later. Anybody have any question you want to talk about? So here's the thing, right? So if you ask a question, most likely somebody else is gonna benefit too, because believe it or not, people have the same problems a lot of times. Like okay, Falun Gong, you're in Central California. Okay, welcome. Before, when I was trying to grow my YouTube account, I was trying to make myself look perfect, right? So the account didn't grow. So then I started opening up more, share my problems. Actually, people become more interested because, people like to hear other people's problem. That's if you try to look perfect, it's just very boring. You know what I mean? So when you have some problems, you gotta going on in your life. People are nosy, right? People want to know, what's wrong with your life. What's wrong with you. That kind of stuff. Just like that's why, pretty much. I don't think anybody's watching the Oscar anymore. Since the internet came up, nobody's watching TV anymore. I don't think Oscar has any viewership. The fact that Smith beat up Chris Rock, that's probably the reason, people watch the Oscar. Other than that, probably people forgot about Oscar already. Yes, Maurice, yes. Okay, DNL. What do you think about own managed commercial properties when living in a different state? Doesn't matter, man. Everybody does that. All the major company, they do not live where they operate. So it just sounds like it's foreign idea to you. But for the full-time real estate investors, that's all they do. They invest around the country. It's not a problem. Because that's why when you invest in real estate, commercial real estate, that's why the bigger the better. Because when you buy a huge properties, it actually comes with a management team, your own management team. Let's say if you buy a 500 unit apartment, you're gonna have a management company that's yours, that belongs to this property. That team is gonna come with the purchase. So it doesn't matter. You're not gonna be the person that's gonna manage it. I mean, even if you're buying a smaller property, you can, for example, like the way I'm managing my mobile home parks. I hired a CPA online, so every month she checked the books, and I have a manager on site. Helen, welcome. User 808. No, I don't have kids yet. I'm sponsoring my wife to come here, so hopefully once she come here, we can have a kid. Yeah, by the time my kid is 15, I'm gonna be 60 years old already. Advice for 20 years old student, first time buyer. What are you studying in college? What are you studying in college? Okay, let me tell you this, okay? Whatever you're going to be studying in college is not going to help you to make money. Okay, because doesn't matter what degree you get, with some degrees as an exception, most degree you get is going to be useless. Because even if you graduate from college, you go get a job, the pay is going to be very low. It's not going to be worth it. So if I were you, I would get a certificate, because I uploaded a couple of video about certificates. You can check it out. There's some medical certificates. There's some IT certificates. If you're good with computers, the IT certificates are really good. But obviously it's got to fit your personality. For me, I'm not a technical person, so I cannot do IT. So I'm pretty good at sales. So that's what I'm selling real estate. So it's depending on your personality. So first, to answer your question, Falun Chang, you want to first do a personality test. You want to go to Google, search for 123 DISC test, DISC 123 DISC test. You want to take a test. You want to figure out what's your personality. Then once you know your personality, then you want to do something that's match your personality. Then you try to increase your skill in that industry and increase your income. Once you increase your income, then you can save money quickly to use it as a down payment to purchase rental properties or your first home. Zachary, thanks for the compliment. Okay, you want to change to psychology. Psychology is good. I mean, a lot of sales, is about psychology. Like 80% of that's involved in selling is about psychology. Do you like selling? If you like selling, it's not an easy way to make money, but once you master it, you can make a lot of money. That's what I did. So I started by selling real estate, but I did struggle for a long time. I struggled for like 10 years because you do need the time to build up your sales skill. But there's a way to speed it up. So let's say if you meet one client a day, you try to sell one client a day for 365 days, then you can improve very quickly. Versus if you just meet a client every week, you know what I mean? HBRUH, thoughts on iBuyers. iBuyers, I don't think it's a good idea if you want to get a lot of equity. For the iBuyers, it's just for lazy people. Like some of the owners, they are lazy or they're too old or they're in a hurry, then iBuyer may be okay. If you're not in a hurry, if you can take the time, don't sell to iBuyers. Because number one, a lot of iBuyers, they tell you the commission is low, but then they charge you a 6 or 7% service fee. That's the same as commission. They just call it a different name. That's very stupid. So the best chance to get your the highest price is to put the home on the market, have people bid for it. That's how you can get the most money. Where are you located, by the way? HBRUH, where are you located? Okay, Fallon Chang, do you have any other questions? Okay, I'll repeat it. First, do a personality test. Find out what's your personality. 2, pick an industry that matches your personality. 3, get a certificate to increase your skill in that industry. Then once you do that, your income will increase. Once your income increases, then you can use the income to buy a property, to put a down payment to buy your first property as soon as possible. Once you buy your first property, then you refinance and get the money out to buy the second property and repeat the whole process. If you do it this way, if you go according to this plan, you can become a multi-millionaire before you turn 25 within 3 to 5 years. DISC, D-I-S-C. Just do a search on Google, D-I-S-C. Once you take that test, it's going to tell you what's your dominant personality. Once you understand your dominant personality, then you want to find a job that, for example, there's 4 personality. High D means dominance. They like to be the boss. They like the outcome. They don't like details. I people are influential people. They like to talk. They like to convince people. They like to communicate. That's me too. So my top 2 personality is high D and high I. Then there's S and C. S are people that are like nurses. They like to make sure people feel good. And C is people mostly like engineers and CPAs. They like to look at the numbers. They like to look into the details. So for example, that's why I'm in real estate. I'm in sales because I'm high D and high I. That's why I own my own business. Let's say if you want me to become a CPA, I would be very miserable because that doesn't fit my personality. Okay. Yeah, DISC, correct. Mexicana, thanks for the follow. Okay, did you get it, Fallon Chang? Okay, follow my TikTok, give me some likes, let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Any question you have, we can talk about it, okay? Almost everywhere is overrated. If you're gonna buy a house in any of the major cities now, you're not gonna get a good deal. So the only way for you can get a good deal is buy commercial real estate and buy it like a 30 minutes or 50 minutes away from downtown. That's the only way you can get a good deal. Great, Fallon Chang. I think if you take this advice, I think you can become a millionaire, multi-millionaire within the next 3 to 5 years. And also you wanna ask yourself, what's most important for you? For me, personally, the most important thing for me is freedom. So I want to have the freedom to buy anything I want. I want the freedom to go anywhere I want. I want the freedom to do whatever I want. Obviously, not illegal stuff. So that's what I'm going after. Okay, yeah. Real estate is one of the best vehicle to bring to help you to become successful and financially independent. Real estate is the fastest way to get to become financially independent. Oh my God, it's already 11 past 11. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for all the questions. I'm gonna log off now. I'm getting a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy. We'll talk next time, okay? Let me see. Are you a Libra or Scorpio? Well, you're gonna get all my secret. I'm a Sagittarius. Follow my TikTok, okay? Give me some likes. Okay, you guys take care, okay? Thanks for the likes.